don't know me. Today we're gonna paint a Pilea Peperomioides, or popularly Chinese money plant. I took a picture. I'm gonna put it here so you guys can see the reference. It's a picture that I took from one of my cuttings, actually. And because I'm doing a Plant Talk Wednesday on one of my Instagrams, actually my tattoo Instagram, I'm posting the videos here of the watercolor process or the coloring process, because I could perfectly change medias, and the sketches. The videos will be posted in this Instagram that I'll link down below. And here I'm using a selection of greens. The greens are from Winsor Newton and Schmincke, and I'm using the technique wet on wet, so it looks more like the realistic leaf, although I'm not with this aim to be super realistic. In the end, you guys are gonna see that it's like most an illustration really, but not realistic. But this technique helps to paint and blend more different shades, in the case here, shades of green. Could follow there. I let it dry, and then I go back a little bit to add a little bit more, because every time you paint in watercolor, when the paint dries, it gets lighter, so it's very forgiving in a way, because then you can add more and more until you reach the actual color you're looking for, so you can play a lot with it. And for me, that's very nice and relaxing as well. Okay, so now after all that green, I'm gonna add a little bit of brown on the stems, and I like to do the wet on dry technique, and sometimes I even do like small dots, just pat the brush and then just blend it in. I think it gives a more soft look instead of doing lines all the way to represent the shadows. dry for more than an hour, I came back and added another layer of greens, adding a little bit more darker greens to make a little bit of shadows and depth to the leaves. And you just have to be patient because you have to let it dry, otherwise you can just remove the paint that you just put in there. So let it dry first, then you come back and fix whatever you want to fix or add more, so you have a nicer painting. For the vase, I just mixed a little bit of like brick orange, I could say, with some brown to make this brownish orangey color, and I think it looks really good, very like illustration kind of thing. And then I just added more brown to make a little bit of shadow there and to represent what I can actually see in the picture I took. Now I'm adding a darker brown for the soil there. Okay, so now that my paint is completely dry, I like to add some details using my Polychromos coloring pencils. It can be any coloring pencils. I just really like these ones because they blend really well and I can add layers on top of each other. Thing I like to add is like some highlights, and I like to use a white pen, a gel pen, to add a little bit, sometimes to fix anything that I didn't like, or just literally to add details, in this case highlights and some of the details on the leaves as well. Now for the background, I wasn't planning to do it this color, but then obviously green and pink are a perfect combination, so pink it is, and I think it looked really nice. It looked really nice with this pink background, kind of a round shape there. It kind of completed the illustration for me, and it could be a very nice gift, like a postcard or even a card. I might think about this to add in my Etsy shop later. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something, and I'll see you guys next week. Please don't forget to subscribe because it really helps me. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.